What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a word from the ancestor reading for the sign of Leo. Leo, what's good with you? All right, you are last but not least this week on the zodiac lineup. All right, this is your fourth reading this week. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into your reading. All right. I'm going to go into the Urban Tarot here and pick one from the top, one directly from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. Okay. And then we'll go into the Everyday Tarot to clarify. So, what we have for you guys is the Hanged Man, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so cup energy here, very prominent. Okay, this Hanged Man energy to start you off, Leos. I feel as though you guys are, with this Hangman, it's a little bit different than your regular Rider Waite. Okay, it's kind of like a Houdini, if you will, type vibe, as they're chained, and then a lot of money, things like that, falling out of his pockets. But the Hangman is primarily talking about looking at things from another perspective. Okay, I feel as though maybe you are going to start looking, or are looking at things from a different perspective as far as within your life, relationships such as family, friends, things of that nature. Okay, it may be particularly a relationship. I'm feeling like someone feels like time, money, patience, things of that nature is kind of like has been lost over time. And so you're looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, whether it be from an opposition, or just you looking at things differently. Okay, we do have the Knight of Cups here, dead in the middle. Okay, the Seducer. Okay, it's a charming guy talking to someone at the bar over drinks. Okay, Knight of Cups. Again, this energy has came up in your reading. I believe it was yesterday with your Heart's Desire reading. Okay, you keep looking at this particular person, or trying to see things in a different way when it comes to this person. Okay, whether or not this person is still an integral part of your life or not is on you, Leo. Okay, or this could be you possibly having the tendency to seduce people with your charms and things of that nature, making people feel a certain way, maybe leading people on. I'm feeling that type of energy. It's either you or someone else. Okay, then you have that Seven of Cups here towards the end of your spread. All right, having so many options. Okay, um, debauch, having too many partners, or romantic interests, things of that nature. Okay, is something that has been in your life a lot. Okay, something that you've decided to do. Okay, so either you're making a decision to stop that, or look at the negatives of having that type of lifestyle. What has it gotten you? Where has it led to? Okay, being this type of person. Okay, like I said, it's either you or someone else. I feel like in this ancestor reads, it's like your ancestors are saying that it's primarily on you, where you have this tendency to charm people, and then, people that, you probably like having or have liked having multiple people to choose from, okay, until you either find that one that you want to be with or just to pass the time by. Have you really wanted a serious relationship with people, or are you just around for some nice fun every now and again? Okay, so with that being said, let's get into these clarifiers. I'm going to do one from the top for the Hangman, one directly from the bottom for the Knight of Cups, and then one energetically from the middle for the Seven of Cups. Okay? So let's get into these clarifiers. We have the Hanged Man being clarified by the Knight of Wands. Okay, Hanged Man being clarified by the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands energy, I did mention it yesterday, not seeing it in your reading. Okay. However, Knight of Wands is definitely passionate, playful energy. Okay. Definitely sexual energy, action wise. Okay. So maybe that is what you are looking at right now, is looking at your life from a different point of view, as you've had more sexual relationships than intimate, mental, emotional relationships. Okay, most of your relationships have revolved around sex, if you will. Okay, so maybe you're taking a look at that right now, all right, and how you can either change it or why it is that way. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords clarifying the Knight of Cups. Okay, talking about communication here of some truth to yourself, okay, or maybe to someone else, okay, of what it is that you truly want. Like I said, kind of mirroring Cancer here in a sense, because Cancer also is going through some form of self-reflection, if you will. Okay, so either someone is coming forward to you with this Knight of Cups with some communication of pure honesty of what it is that they want out of the relationship, or if they really truly want a relationship with you. Okay, maybe they are evaluating the relationship just as much as you are, and are coming to terms with what the relationship really is between the two of you. With this Knight of Cups, it's mostly, playful banter, if you will. Maybe sexual energy is somewhere in there as well, but nothing definite. Okay, and even though you have this Seven of Cups here, Seven of Cups is usually talking about different possibilities or choices to be made. Okay, now if this were more of a Ten of Cups energy, then yes, we would definitely say that there's wish fulfillment to be had. Okay, so there's got to be some communication going on. Okay, with this Seven of Cups, you have the Hermit. Okay, Seven of Cups being clarified by the Hermit, taking some time to yourself. Okay, to self-reflect. Okay, do you really like having a bunch of options, Leo? Do you? Okay, what, really sit down and talk to yourself and do a pros and cons of having multiple relationships. Okay, is it exhausting to keep up with all these intimate facts and details of people, or do you even bother learning intimate facts and details? Do you keep it in your memory Rolodex and remember what Jane, Diane, and Susan like, or what Tom, Carl, and Harry like? Who keeps up with all that? Who has time to do that? That is so exhausting, okay? Especially if you are trying to get to a point where you're in an actual relationship that leads to a more committed union, okay? If you're not looking for a committed union, then date who you want to date however much you choose, okay? That's on you, okay? I'm not here to judge, but I'm just asking a very clear cut question. How is it exhausting for you at all to have all these multiple options, okay? To have meaningless sex with people and then forget their names the next day, or if they see you walking down the street or in the store, you don't even acknowledge them, okay? That what what is the gratification that you get out of it besides one night of pure pleasure with somebody, seducing somebody into falling for you, and then they just become another person on the list, okay? It's got to be exhausting somewhere down the line, okay? And it's time for you to really take the time to yourself. This is Virgo energy, okay? You could have Virgo in your chart, or maybe you have a Virgo around you, okay? It doesn't have to be. However, with this Ace of Swords, it's time for some clear-cut truth, okay? Definitive truth. Very major, eye-opening discussions, okay? And it may cut and it may hurt, but it's something that needs to be said and something that needs to be addressed, okay? When does it get to a point where you want to stop? Like I said, if that's what you want to do and that's what you want your life to be full of, then you have to be honest with yourself and say, that's what I want. I don't really want to have a long-standing connection with anybody. I'm much better off by myself and just having occasional dates here and there, okay? And then, you got to talk about transfer of energy, getting to know someone, and if somebody gets tired of you stringing them along, then they drop off, then you want to replace that person with somebody else. It's tiresome. So nonetheless, do you want to stop, or do you want to keep doing it? And how long can you keep doing that, okay? Having multiple options, okay? Just really ask yourself that question, okay? Not only that, but look at the cons of it. You're constantly going out on dates. What money are you spending? Okay, constantly taking people out, finessing people to fall for you. Having pleasantries of, taking them out for drinks, or going out to dinner, or going to the movies, just so that way you're literally paying somebody to date you. That's what it feels like. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. Okay, I'm not trying to come down on you, Leo, but I'm just stating the facts here. Okay, that's what's going on here. You're wasting money to have people just date you. You're treating people to go somewhere with you just so you can have somebody for one night and then you're done. Okay, how is that conductive or conducive to getting to a committed relationship? Okay. Do you even consider yourself worthy of a committed relationship? What can you bring to the table other than some sex and a smile? Okay, what else can you bring outside of that? I'm not trying to get on y'all. I'm really not, but I'm just stating facts. Me personally, I'm a very direct person, so I say what's on my mind. And it's not to slight you or demean you in any way. If you take criticism, or you take it as a criticism, by all means, sorry if your feelings are hurt, but I'm about truth here, okay? You don't like the truth, then I'm not the reader for you, okay? But if you like truth and you want to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday, then I'm the reader for you, okay? I'm not going to lie or sugarcoat anything here for anybody, okay? I don't do it with myself. I don't do it with my friends. I don't do it with anybody. And I'm not going to sit up here and do it for you guys either, okay? It's primarily, I'm here to help you be a better version of yourself, to face the facts, okay? Not lie to you and sugarcoat anything, okay? So, that being said, going to pick a card for you guys from the ancestors, which is very hard to do right now because you guys were doing so well with your energy in the Heart's Desire reading. And I don't know what happened unless this is another set of Leos that are up in the air. Okay? Nonetheless, your card is be thankful, gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. Okay? Be grateful. Okay? Be grateful. Show appreciation, okay, to possibly this person. Okay? If there's a person in your life that, you know, you respect enough, okay, and that has been there for you, been a friend to you, more or less, okay, and talking outside of a relationship and working your way up to a relationship, okay, where you have started off as a friendship, as all relationships should start that way, and then grow and progress over time into whatever it will be, okay, if you match with that person. Be grateful for those things that are around you. Be grateful for life, okay? And while, yes, you should experience life and different people and things of that nature, you should do it safely, okay? Be in harmony, okay? Do not be in manipulative type energy, okay, when you're doing this, okay? Show appreciation to those around you, okay, respectfully, okay? Don't just treat them like an option, okay? People are more than that, okay? If you want someone to treat you, don't want someone to treat you like an option. Don't treat other people like options, okay? And resources that you just use and then throw away when you're done with them, okay? Nonetheless, let's go into Be Thankful 24, equaling out to 6, meaning reevaluation, okay, of what you're doing in your life, okay, Leos. Be thankful, gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. The ancestors speak. In this busy world, it can be hard to remember to appreciate the positives. This card is a reminder of how important it is to appreciate your loved ones, both past and present. Even though there are difficult times, try to be grateful for the lessons that the challenges have taught you. Wisdom can come from hardship. The tough times have made you the resourceful and resilient person you are today. Okay? So be thankful for who you are. Okay? As I spoke, I believe, in your reading, in your Heart's Desire reading, there's a possibility the reason why you do the things that you do as far as it relates to other people is the fact that you have been hurt. Okay? It boils down to that. Okay? The only reason why, or possible reason why, that you are in the position that you're in where you use others as a resource is because of the fact that you were used as a resource, or you were once cheated on, or you were once lied to by someone who you really thought you could fall in love with and they broke your heart. Okay? Totally get it. Been there, done that multiple times. Okay? Multiple times. However, I have always persevered and learned from those lessons and used it moving forward. I am still choose to move in love when it comes to relationships. Okay? I could tell you many of story of times where I've had my heart broken, but I've gotten back up and I still have shown love to whoever has experienced me, because everyone deserves love in some form or fashion. And if the only lesson I could give someone is how to be loved and how they should be loved by experiencing me, then I have done my job, and it is what it is. And then I take the time to myself before moving on to the next person and show them a side of me that they have to earn. It's not just given automatically, or I don't play or string along people's feelings just so that way I can feel good or to just gain another person. Okay, you have to earn that type of love when you deal with me. Okay, so with that being said, you have to be thankful and grateful for the lessons that you've learned because it's made you who you are today, but only in a positive sense, not in a negative sense. Okay, that's where you have to be thankful for. Okay, be thankful for the hardships that you've survived and not take that out on other people, because what you're doing is trying to get payback and vengeance over your past that is nowhere thinking about you at all, while you're hurting the next one for something that someone did in the past. Your past is moved on and isn't even thinking about you. They're hurting somebody else, or they've learned what they've done to you was wrong and now they're with someone doing them right. Okay, doesn't mean that they're not going to receive karmic energy comes and goes as it pleases. Karma will come at any given point in time. When you're at your happiest moment, karma will come and knock you down. Okay, so don't think that they won't pay for what they did to you. You don't have to see it to know that karmic debt has been paid. Okay, you just have to continue to move in love and light with others and not try to make a new person pay for something that happened in your past. Okay, it does not work that way. Okay, it should not work that way. That being said, let's go ahead and energetically pick your angel message of support. If I can get it out here. Your angel is patience. Your angel is patience. Okay. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Okay? Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Meaning, learn from your mistakes, learn from your lessons of the past, okay, and gather and study what went wrong with this hangman energy, okay, and being in this sexual energy. What was wrong with being in that sexual energy? Let this person who comes to you, who tells you the reasons why things can't turn out the way that they are, or what can happen or transpire if things change. Okay, gather that information, take it in as you go into this hermit energy. Okay, and reevaluate why you constantly have to have so many options. Okay, and learn from it, because in your future you will have to synthesize or share this knowledge with someone else who will be in the same predicament as you. Okay, so it takes one to teach one. Okay, each one teach one. All right, and you pass on those lessons positively. Okay, not negatively. Don't tell someone, oh well, I used to date about 5 people at a time, I wouldn't suggest you do it, maybe you should do just 3. No, that's not what you pass on to someone. You pass on to someone that you have friendships and you grow those friendships, and within those friendships you choose one that truly stands out to you, that you feel is your perfect match. Okay, this is just an example, but just saying. Okay, that's how you teach someone, that's how you pass on to someone else who's in the same possible situation as you. Okay, so that way someone's not moving on hurting somebody else or 5 other people that don't deserve to be hurt just because you were hurt or just because they were hurt. Okay, so with that being said, Leos, that's really all I have. I'm not trying to go on no tangent, as I probably already have, but nonetheless, we have one more reading for you guys this week, which is to tap into the soul, which I'm sure is going to get deep. Okay, that will be on Saturday. So with that being said, I will see y'all then. Peace.